I had my own stigma, I had my own resistance, I had my own beliefs about how I would interpret this as my faith. Now I'm sitting here not only as a therapist, but someone who has gone through therapy of how much that changed my life for the better.
This is what reframing is that we take a look at some of the lies that we are being led to believe in this world, whether it be like coming from relationship context or whether it be from just living in this fallen world, is from the culture or whatever it is, and the hurts and the pain that I'm experiencing. We want to put it through the truth test.
It helps us to appreciate more of clients who we actually work with. They had to go through all these barriers and come.
And I feel hopeful that we are able to talk about these things. Hopeful, watching the video, that there are some, kind of changed messages around therapy. How was just talking through this today together? How was it for you?
And just kind of, we're here to address, any stigma barrier to coming to therapy. And I just have to kind of recognize even myself, I think I was a graduate student going to therapy, and I had to face my own sort of thoughts of stigma, my own self-resilience, So I think it just kind of, I could resonate with people kind of having difficulty, the barriers, I think I could resonate with those barriers, yeah.
Similarly for me, it was so refreshing to just have the space to talk about this. I think therapy is more talked about now, but still not talked about enough. But this also made me reflect on, wow, everything that we're mentioning when it comes to barriers and misconceptions, I also believed in all of that at one point. That was me. I had my own stigma, I had my own resistance, I had my own beliefs about how I would interpret this as my faith. So this is me speaking from years removed from that, but I was that person before, where I was exactly all those barriers I believed in too. And so this is coming from someone, and I'm sure we all have our own story of how we came to this point, but I can also very much relate with the audience of those who are just being exposed or don't know much about therapy. It's very understandable that that's the stigma or the thoughts that we have, because otherwise we just don't know. We're not taught. And so that's just naturally how we grow up. So it was also nice to think back of, wow, yeah, I was once that person too. But now I'm sitting here not only as a therapist, but someone who has gone through therapy of how much that changed my life for the better.
I think as I'm reflecting back at our time, the youngest interviewee from the video was saying, who needs therapy? And I think in my memory, he said, people who lie. Because if you don't kind of take a look at that, I think that's my interpretation, that part, you start believing that is true. And I think Bible talks about, renewing our mind and kind of putting what we believe as true through the truth test, the capital T truth test, our small t truths, and the whole idea of reframing. And this is what oftentimes happens in the therapy room, is that we bring what we think is true or our experience and our subjective truths into the room, and we kind of take a look at it from different angle and see if we could reframe and if we could renew our minds to better align with our beliefs, right? So yeah, I thought what he said was really profound. This is what we do, and this is what reframing is that we take a look at some of the lies that we are being led to believe in this world, whether it be like coming from relationship context or whether it be from just living in this fallen world, is from the culture or whatever it is, and the hurts and the pain that I'm experiencing, we want to put it through the truth test. So we live a life that is aligned and is more meaningful to the fullest. And I believe that's what Jesus says he came to give us, life to the fullest. So yeah, just a lot. I think it stirs up more to think about.
It helps us to appreciate more of clients who we actually work with. They had to go through all these barriers and come, so just how precious they are, yeah.
Yeah, I was feeling the same way, like just being reminded of their strengths and resilience and their dedications and everything. And I feel hopeful that we are able to talk about these things. Hopeful, watching the video, that there are some, kind of changed messages around therapy. So feel the warmth, being able to kind of collaborate on this and being able to talk through together as a team. To those of you who are watching, maybe you've been thinking about therapy for a while, maybe for months or even years, we want you to know that you're not alone. Your feelings are valid, and it's really okay to seek help. It's a wonderful thing. It's a blessing to seek help. Therapy isn't about you being weak or something wrong with you or fixing you. It's really about allowing yourself to be human, to learn, to heal, to grow. We've included a list of mental health resources in the description below, so hopefully you can check them out. We also included our website, Defining Moments Counseling and Assessment Center. That's where all of us currently work together to provide services. If you've been carrying something heavy, maybe now is the time to take that first step. We see you, we support you, and we hope that this conversation is a small step toward healing for you, for your family, and for our community.